I know that I'm a little bit behind, however, what can I say? Chasing around a toddler is not exactly the easiest thing in the world. I'm pretty sure some parents out there understand what I'm talking about, right? Pete and I have been doing really good. We've been at each other's side through this whole thing so far, and we will continue to. He does a lot of the cooking. I tend to be the one to ask my mom for some advice on some of the recipes. My mom has been fantastic about sending not only myself recipes, but Pete also. So if you guys need some advice on recipes, some ways that maybe you could change things up a little bit, keep it interesting, hit me up. I've got a little comment thing down there, so hit me up. Ask me some questions. I'd be more than happy to pass along information. If you want me to, I can even post a video answering some questions. So, hit the like button, hit subscribe, ask me questions. I'm here, We're all in this together. I mean, seriously, if we can't turn to each other for support, advice, and a shoulder to lean on, then what are we gonna do? What's the point? I mean, at least of posting on YouTube. I mean, it's so much nicer to have a community of people to help pull through things like this. And with it being the holidays, I think some of us that are going through this challenge could really use the extra support. Holidays are not always the easiest time. And I'm not just talking for weight loss, but for emotional stress, physical stress. This is the time of year when it really is important for friends and family to band together. What would we do without each other? Quite honestly. I mean, I know I'd go nuts if I didn't have my friends and family nearby. In terms of portions, I did very well. I kept my portions small and minimal. The first portion is generally the biggest. Like how I did that biggest. But the second portion is always small. For example, if we have chicken and corn and let's say green beans, I will have a serving of everything. One serving of everything on my plate the first round. That takes care of all my needs right there. Then if I decide that I'm still hungry, if I find, keyword, find that I am still hungry, I go back and I get one thing. And I take that one at a time. So say if I'm still fairly decently hungry for the next serving and it's chicken with corn and green beans, I will have maybe one more chicken. And then if I'm still hungry after that, one more serving of green beans or one more serving of corn. Moderation is the key. So, and if you guys are having a hard time keeping up on your logs, that's okay. Not everybody's perfect. This isn't about perfection. This is about gaining awareness and being able to better ourselves so that we can get through this and improve our lives. This week, for some of you, if you're having a hard time getting some motivation, find a way to exercise. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Dance around the living room with the kids, or put on some music and vacuum, or go for a walk. If you have a P.O. box and you're within really some amount of walking distance, walk to the post office. Walk to a library. Walk around a block. It doesn't matter how far you go. It doesn't matter how long you walk. As long as you're getting out, getting some fresh air, and getting some exercise. Um, you know, and if it comes down to it, if you find that you really don't have the motivation to get out, then do something inside. Did you realize that chores, like laundry, vacuuming, dishes, those can be great forms of exercise? Put on some music, start dancing. It's a lot of fun. I've done it. So have fun this next week. Try to stay on track, and let's do this. If you like what you see and want to keep track of how I'm doing and other things, get the like button. There is a comment box, and there's also subscribe. Feel free. I'm always here. Thanks, and have a great week, you guys.